guys, Will here with W.T.F Car Reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing the all-new 2024 BMW M340i.
And a big thanks to Ethan at BMW of Tampa for helping make this review possible. I'll leave a link to your inventory below, and if you're looking for a new premium car or SUV in the Tampa area, I would definitely recommend checking these guys out and ask for Ethan.
And for those of you guys who don't know, the 3 Series has been BMW's compact executive sedan since 1975. That's when the first generation was released. The 7th generation 3 Series that you see here was released in 2018, facelifted last year for 2023, and for 2024, there are 4 trims available for the 3 Series, all available with xDrive for an extra $2,000, ranging from the $44,000 base 330i all the way up to the top $76,000 M3. Here we have the M340, which is basically like 85% of the M3 performance, with just about all the luxury and tech for a base price of $57,500. What else do we get for that money? Let's jump right in. So up front, same styling as 2023, but to be expected, it's a really clean look with BMW's LED front headlights with black headlight housing and a say BMW LED in the corner. We get full front parking sensing, active shutters for the grille and the radiator and intercooler area down below. Very clean look. BMW badge up top. It's not the 50th anniversary like the 2023 model, but to be expected because now it is 51 years. The wheel and tire setup, we get these black Y-spoke 19-inch rims wrapped in Bridgestone Turenza tires. Up front, the dimensions are 225/40 R19. We get a 4-piston M red brake caliper too, and the rim has an M etched on it as well. All body color trim for the wheel well area. We have an additional side sensor which helps us out with a 360, and it is a really clean 360 display. Additional camera on the mirror, LED turn signal, and everything is body color. We get smart access for the driver and the front passenger. Smart access out rear as well, all black trim for the window trim. The rear wheel and tire setup, we can check it out. It's still a 19-inch rim like we had up front, but as we mentioned, wrapped in 255/35 R19. So the 255s being a little bit wider than the 225 should help the grip, and the 35 series tires, we'll see if it compromises any of the ride quality. We get an additional side sensor for the rear parking sensing, full LED tail lights, turn signals, and reverse lights. Shout out BMW of Tampa for helping make this review possible. M340i badge in the corner, dual exhaust tips, and speaking of the exhaust tips, let's fire up this 2024 BMW M340i and hear how this 3-liter B58 inline 6-cylinder turbo sounds. Alright guys, that was the sound of the 3-liter B58 inline 6-cylinder turbo sold by BMW for the 2024 M340i. And as we know, this motor is quite underrated because it's enough to get this almost 3,800-pound sports sedan to 60 in under 4 seconds, cranking out 382 horsepower, 369 pound-feet of torque, at least on paper. We get hydraulic straws too. We can shut this hood right down, walk around this 2024 BMW M340i one more time and take a step inside and see what we get with a sub $60,000 BMW sports sedan. So up top, we get soft touch materials, leather in the center, and a gushy soft leather padded armrest, lock and unlock, aluminum door handle, 2-person memory seats, 4-window auto 1 touch, power folding mirrors, and 4-way adjustable. We'll turn this audio down so I don't get hit with copyright. Beneath that, we get our Harman & Kardon sound system, and it sounds really good. Electronic trunk release. Down below, just hard plastic. You'll squeeze a foot long in here, and probably a 24-ounce water bottle. We get an aluminum M nameplate as we step inside. Beautiful leather seats with white contrast stitching perforated in the center. You can recline, drop, lift, and slide the seats with 4-way lumbar control and manual adjusted thigh support. Taking a step inside, we can really check it out. So foot on the brake, engine start stop, and everything fires right to life. But first thing we notice is the steering wheel. BMW does an awesome job with their wheels. Super thick, very fat 10-2, and 9.3 fits perfect in your hands. We get aluminum paddle shifters, soft padded horn area with the BMW badge, the horn itself. Loud and aggressive, people should be definitely getting out of your way. We have our infotainment and cruise control adjustments on the left side, heated steering wheel, Volume and skip controls, BMW's gesture control, which if you've seen our previous BMW videos, this is one of the best voice command system in the business. And here you can adjust the display, hang up and answer your phone calls. Speaking of display, right now we're looking at the content. You can adjust between the G meter, media radio, and right back to where we started, route preview, map, trip data, and the reduce screen. My personal favorite would be the map, so we'll leave it there. You can also adjust the layout between different overall displays. You can also adjust the heads up display. Not quite sure if you guys can pick it up on camera, but you can adjust it between several different screens. Awesome. The turn signal stocks have a very satisfying click. We get auto headlamps and auto high beams. The headlamp controls to the left of the steering wheel, and auto rain sensing wipers. Awesome features for the price point. You get a tilt and telescoping steering wheel. Hopefully you get a good look at the aluminum outline pedals and dead pedal. The dashboard is all soft touch materials. We showed you guys the heads up display and BMW's all new massive infotainment display. We already saw the digital gauge display, touchscreen. This is the home screen. We get our map, Sirius XM, telephone, personal assistant, traffic en route, my BMW, route preview. You can add the widgets and whatnot. You can also see all of our apps. There's a ton of them. You can pause, take a look at everything we have available. Infotainment apps too, vehicle apps, all of that. Down below, the only thing that I don't particularly like about the new BMW system is the climate is adjusted only through the touchscreen. The only part of the climate that we can adjust with hard buttons is the max defroster out front and out rear. But here we adjust the heated seats, vent controls, and you can adjust where the vents exactly blow. We do have shortcuts down below at all times. You can just simply click to adjust the auto climate control. But if you don't want to use auto climate, you got to go to this climate screen. Beneath that, we get some wood trim, aluminum beneath that, some gloss black around the aluminum trim for the air vents. Down below, volume dial, skip, hazards, and we can shut this cubby right down. We get more genuine wood, which covers our wireless charging pad, BMW digital key, 12-volt USB-A port, and 2 cup holders that'll fit 24-ounce bottles. You can turn off the traction control, access your camera at all time. This is our rear view camera. You press one more time and return right back to where we were. You can turn off the parking sensors too. The gear selector controls the 8-speed ZF transmission. We can check out the backup camera, and we can check out the 360 that's right next to it. When we throw the car into reverse, the rear mirror or the right side mirror immediately drops down to give you a better view of the rear tire, which is pretty helpful if you're in the city and parallel parking. Anyway, this is our parking camera. You can also see 3D view, and you can take spins around your 2024 BMW M340i. You can see my man Isaac over there in the corner just chilling. But anyway, you can also see the car wash view, and it shows you like an over-the-top front wheel view, so you can line up your front wheels directly to the tracks for the car wash, and of course a 360 right next to it. Throwing it right back into park, this vehicle stays in the backup camera mode because it shows you a little view of how far your doors open up, so if there's cars coming or oncoming, you can see exactly how far away they actually are. So to press this home button is the only way to return to the home screen. Engine start stop button, we get Sport, Comfort, and Eco Pro. We'll start the review off in Sport, transition into Comfort, and just see what the differences are. You get hard buttons for touchscreen and the shortcuts if you don't want to put your fingerprints all over the screen. Electronic parking brake with auto hold with more of that wood trim in the center stack. We get a leather stitch armrest, and it's pretty soft. The storage space is solid. You'll fit 5 or 6 12-ounce cans and a USB-C port and a light so you can see everything at night. The glove box is damped, lined with felt, and pretty large. You'll fit 20-inch license plates, and it's soft touch for the outside of it. We get a basically frameless auto-dimming rear view mirror with 3 garage HomeLink settings on it. Sunroof too, LED interior light. And speaking of the sunroof, let's open it up. The shade opens up pretty quickly. Press the button one more time, and now the glass follows it too. And it opens up pretty quickly. We'll see if it goes out any further. It does not. But almost to the end of the front row, we can poke our way out of here. Beautiful day today in Tampa, Florida, sunny and 81 degrees, according to this 2024 M340i. Take a quick look at this window sticker. That's about it for the front seat. Let's see any features that I may have missed on this 2024 BMW M340i sedan. With a $57,600 base price, $650 for the black sapphire metallic, $700 for the driving assistance package, which includes the active driving assistance, $600 for the Shadowline package, giving us the full LED headlights, $700 for the parking assistance package, giving us the parking assistant plus, active park distance control, rear view camera with surround 3D view, and surround 360. $1,350 for the premium package, giving us the heated steering wheel and heated front seats, and the BMW curved display with the heads-up display. $300 for the remote start, $600 for the 19-inch rims, $875 for the Harman Kardon sound system, and it sounds awesome. I would definitely recommend optioning that up on your 340. $275 for the black floor liners, $995 for the destination, totals us out at $64,645. So still a really good value for the performance that we get here. That's about it for the front seat. Let's hop out back, see how much space is offered back there, as well as the overall quality of the materials. So up top, out rear, we still get soft touch for the top part of the door panel, leather stitching for the center, and a nice soft armrest. Still Auto One touch out back, aluminum door handle, and a Harman Kardon speaker as well. You'll fit a 6-inch sub and a big gulp up front, larger cup holder than we had for the front seats. The rear seats, the padding goes all the way out to the door frame, very couch-like and very solid bolstering for the back. Taking a step inside, I'm a little bit over 6 feet tall, sitting behind my seat settings, and I still have about 3-4 inches of knee room, headroom. I have about an inch, maybe an inch and a half. So if you're under 6'3", 6'4", you should be able to sit in the back of the 3 Series with no problem. We don't get mat pockets behind either of the front seats. We do get air vents with a full 3rd zone climate control and 2 USB-C ports. The center cubby, there's a rope that we can pull, and it comes down pretty quickly. 2 cup holders, not the largest cup holders, but you'll fit up to 24-ounce bottles. The 12-ounce bottles will have no problem fitting. The interior lights back here are LED. Cool. We get a hook for the driver's side grab handle and the passenger side grab handle. Ton of light brought into the cabin thanks to this very large piece of glass for the moonroof. That's about it for the back seat, guys. Let's hop out towards the cargo space, see how much space is offered back there, and then take this 2024 M340i for a drive. So you're not going to see much of this cargo space because of the floor liners, but it's a large cargo space. I'll leave a link right here to show you exactly how much in the cargo space and with the second row folded down. I like how the hinges are covered up so you don't have to worry about crushing your cargo, and the wheel wells are cut out pretty deeply so you'll fit golf bags horizontally. To shut the trunk right down, we just close it right up. I like the subtle lip spoiler too. A lot of background noise. People are cutting the grass for this dealership parking lot right now, but we'll wrap things up, walk around this 2024 M340i one more time. It is a beautiful vehicle. This is one of my favorite BMWs, especially for the money. Performance-wise, let's take this 2024 BMW M340i out for a drive and see what it's got. All right, guys, now we're just about seeing everything we need to see with the inside and outside of the 2024 BMW M340i. Let's take it out for a drive and see what it's got. Starting off in Sport Plus, my first impressions, the throttle's sensitive, the steering feels great, but we already knew that from the previous reviews of this vehicle. Let's take this thing out as soon as we get the chance and show you guys what it's got. So for a 6-cylinder turbo engine, this is probably one of the best sounding ones that I have heard. Try out these manual shifts, second gear, the steering feels great. Make sure we're good. Second gear on the gas. Woo. Yeah, guys, this thing picks up speed really quickly. Even at about 3,000 RPM, this thing just has so much torque. Almost has to be underrated. Taking a step out on the highway, throwing it into a higher gear, and even on concrete pavement, it stays pretty quiet. We don't get dual pane windows, so you hear a little bit more wind noise compared to something like a 7 Series, but to be expected, this is just a 3 Series shell with just like a mildly upgraded engine. But speaking of mildly upgraded engine, we can slow down a little bit, try a highway pull, third gear on the gas, and quick shifts. This ZF8 speed is one of the quickest shifting luxury vehicle transmissions that I have felt. And in Sport Plus mode, the downshifts happen automatically. Steering feels absolutely fantastic. You get a little crackle and pop when you let off the gas. This is a really impressive performance sedan. Downshifts. It's not very loud. This vehicle could definitely use a upgraded muffler or maybe a resonator delete, or you can just upgrade up to the M and it'll be a much more aggressive sounding exhaust, but it still feels super powerful. And hopefully you guys can pick up those crackles and pops on camera. We don't have to beat it up a whole lot further, throwing it back into comfort mode. The steering immediately lightens up, so do the brakes. So the brakes get more sensitive in Sport Plus mode. We'll take a step out here in comfort mode as soon as we get the chance. Looks like we have the chance. The throttle is a lot less sensitive. Oh, but it's still nice and peppy. Looks like a good opportunity to try an acceleration off the line, and I'll catch right back with you. All right, guys, off the line, on the gas. Oh, wow, guys, this thing takes off. Throwing it back into comfort mode. Whew. Yeah, guys, if you're looking for a performance sedan under 60,000 bucks, this is a monster. Car and Driver tested the 0 to 60 at 3.9 seconds. That is a no-joke performer. You do an upgraded tune on this vehicle, downpipe 2, upgrade the exhaust, you're gonna have a mean-sounding performance sedan with about 500 wheel horsepower. And with an upgraded set of tires, you can do 0 to 60 in the low 3-second range, keeping up, if not beating, an actual M3. If that's what you're looking for, guys, under the $60,000 base price, under the $70,000 price range with a pretty heavy amount of options, I would definitely recommend checking out the 2024 BMW M340i. And huge thanks to Ethan at BMW of Tampa for helping make this review possible. I'll leave a link to their inventory below, and if you're looking for a new premium or performance car or SUV in the Tampa area, I would definitely recommend checking these guys out. And as for Ethan, and huge thanks to all of you guys for watching. I had a great time making this video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. You guys know the channel is just not possible without you, and I really appreciate the constant support. But again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Leave a like too, it really helps me out the YouTube algorithm. That's how these videos get promoted to new people. Leave a comment, let me know what you like, let me know what you don't like. Leave a comment, let me know if there's any specific cars, SUVs, or trucks you want to see reviewed on this channel, and I'll definitely try getting those videos for you ASAP. But other than that, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope all of you have a great day.